EK. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You are all welcome to another edition of Meet and Talk. You are all welcome. I see you all, my beautiful people, as you're streaming in. And we have a wonderful guest with us today in the studio. It has been a long while. We have not met to talk about issues that will help us in our daily lives and to educate us about things pertaining to our culture and our general, um, well-being. So today in the studio, we have a very important guest who will introduce himself to us. So before he will come to his introduction, so many things have been happening during the past week, and me sitting here, I did not think I will be able to host this program because I've been in a very painful, painful situation. We lost our mother, our boom elite, last week, and we are still all in mourning. So I dedicate this program to her because she was always the first person who will come to watch whenever I will have something to talk about the boom people, the boom culture. So before we get to our program, I will wish that we take just a second to think about those who have gone ahead, not only her, and mean late Ma, it's difficult to call late Ma, Honorable Estangala, and many others who have passed away. So let's just give 1 minute of silence in respect to them. So may the souls of the departed rest in peace. So welcome to our program of today. And my guest with us today, he will just introduce himself to you. I know him as Ta Nformi EK. Ta Nformi EK. You are welcome to Meet and Talk.
Thank you very much. I hope people are able to hear me. If you are able to hear me, Mrs. Tampo, people should be hearing me, right?
Yes, we can get you 5 on 5.
Okay, yes. Thank you very much.
Yes,
I want to say my condolences to those who lost loved ones, including you. It is a very difficult moment when you lose a loved one. And so I say, take heart.
Thank you.
I also want to thank you for always giving us. The following units will be served at taxways from 115 to 155. Class 1, Delta 1, Echo 1, Foxtrot 3. From 205 to 245, Foxtrot 2, Golf 2. Also, the gym will be open from 1:15 to 3 p.m. for scheduled patients only. Again, the following units will be served in Parkway from 1:15 to 1:55.
Sorry for that intrusion.
1, Delta 1, Echo 1, Foxtrot 3. From 205 to 245, Foxtrot 2, Golf 2. Also, the gym will be open from 1:15 to 3 p.m. for scheduled patients only. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much for the patience.
You're welcome.
It is.
You're welcome.
Yes, I am on call at work, so so I'm talking from my office.
We can see, yeah. We can see.
Now, my name is Ta Nformi EK. I am a native of Lu village in Lu subdivision in Dongan Mantung, and I work for the state of New Jersey as a psychotherapist. And I live in New York and I work in New Jersey. Okay. So I'm very happy because this opportunity that we have to learn together is very, very important. many people do not have this kind of opportunity. And so when we have it, then it means God has so spared by His grace, giving us that opportunity to learn together. And so
Exactly.
we are going to be discussing about the talk
Mm-hmm.
uh, as as um, as you rightly brought up as a topic.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to go on it. Thank you very much. Um,
So you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, welcome. We are sorry. Initially, our viewers, initially we said we were going to handle the Njo dance, and I know many women came here for the Njo dance. Just hold your patience, right? We'll definitely come there. Ta Nformi EK is a whole library, right? A whole bog of it. So there are many dances in the Boomland. So we are going to exploit all of it, right? So today we are starting with the talk, right? We are starting with the talk. So as you are watching, please share this live stream, share it. Time for me, if you have some groups too out there, maybe this is a time for you to share to them, because I tagged you on this live stream already, so it should be on your page, or you share it to the groups who would have loved to share this live stream, so that we are all learning, right? It's a learning platform where we come and learn about things that we have in our community that we don't understand how it functions. So today, time for me, you say you want to tell us about the talk dance. So what is this talk dance?
okay, just 1 second.
Yes, please.
All right.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
All right. Um, in Boom culture, there are many dances
Mm-hmm.
that we know,
Yes.
and
There's
so
still time for me. There's still an interference there. Maybe I don't know.
there is something interfering, right?
Yes, there is
Okay,
some.
just hold on 1 second. Let me.
Yes, please. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just 1 second. Let me stop.
You're welcome.
Let me stop this.
Yes, because it's not good for it to be out there. Gabo, Messi G, I see you. Bernardine Betsy, I see you all. Share the live stream, please. Share the live stream and invite others to come. How are you all doing? It's been a long while. So today we'll be talking about the top dance, right? So it is all about the boom culture. So sit down, boom traditional dances. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So I am back.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right. So I was saying that there are many traditional dances in Boom culture. Uh, some are mixtures. So mixture means men dance with women.
Mm-hmm.
Some are just gender exclusive, meaning some are just women dancing as women and
Mm-hmm.
men dancing as men. For
Mm-hmm.
example, you have the samba and the fo are only
Mm-hmm.
danced by the men.
Yeah.
Then you have the njo, only danced by the women.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the top,
Mm-hmm.
dance only by the women.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have those gender exclusive dances that
Mm-hmm.
we have in Boom culture.
Okay.
Talk is one of the uh, gender exclusive uh, dances.
Mm-hmm.
It is a social but sacred dance.
Okay.
It is a social but sacred dance.
Mm-hmm.
There are some dances that are just completely social, which
Yes.
means they do not involve any spirituality in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the talk is a sacred dance. That means there is a connection, there's a spiritual connection, or there's a
Mm-hmm.
spiritual character
Mm-hmm.
of talk that makes it sacred. By sacred, it
Okay.
means that it is something set apart that
Mm-hmm.
has a divine character. Something
Okay.
set apart that has a divine character.
Okay.
So talk is a sacred uh, dance, we are going to discuss. I'm going to talk about this sacredness in a little detail when I'm talking about the character. But is sacred and secret,
Mhm.
meaning there are things that you see, and there are some things that you will not see.
Okay.
However, there are some groups of thought that are completely social. They are not sacred at all,
Mhm.
which means
Mhm.
they are just a social dance.
Mhm.
Those groups were initiated by those who just wanted to dance thought.
Mhm.
But the initial thought groups are sacred, are usually sacred.
Okay.
So the thought group is a group of made up of women
Mhm.
only, and
Mhm.
it is a secret, sacred society, and it is found in large families and in the palaces.
Mhm.
Uh, in the palace, you have a large population of women who come together, and so they come together like that, and then they form a top group in the palace.
Mhm.
You have a big compound that is made up of many women. When they come together like that, they are able to form a top group. This is because in those large families, people are available, the women are available, and there are many to
Mhm.
constitute a group.
Yeah.
And so its members form this group, and they hold their meetings regularly.
Mhm.
Sometimes in the villages, they used to hold
Mhm.
every week. And they come, they unite, they socialize, they do cultural empowerment, I mean, empowerment of the women, and so
Mhm.
on. And within it, the girl child is raised.
Okay.
So the talk is a very important kind of group that happens in the village. So it is not really originated from boom culture.
Okay, that's where my next question was, that where did it originate? Because when I listen to it, I get a little bit confused. So yeah, when I listen to it, I get a bit. There's a mixture of the languages. So tell us
Yeah,
about the origin of the dance.
the talk is Banso kind of dance.
Okay,
It originated from the Banso culture.
culture. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Now, um, some people, some groups in Boom
Mm-hmm.
would go to Banso and initiate it and bring it
Mm-hmm.
to Boom.
Bring it to goal. Mm-hmm.
And then uh, those who are on the border between
Mm-hmm.
Boom and So, the
Mm-hmm.
villages that are on the border between Boom and So,
Mm-hmm.
they share culture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So those villages along the border started their own groups of thought because they share the culture together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They were also started because of intermarriages,
Yeah.
because the women from Saw who married in Boomland
Mm-hmm.
came came and then also wanted to bring along their own culture into the families of Boom.
Mm-hmm.
So when they begin a big women's group like this, and one woman stands up to sing something very beautiful like that, everybody wants to join in. And so
Mm-hmm.
such groups just began organically by the women who married in Boomland.
Okay, but
So
interestingly, how did it find itself in the palaces? Because as you say, the dance is mostly in the you hear them mostly in Bom palaces. How did it come from from intertribal marriages to just sharing borders with the Salt people and into our royal fandoms?
okay, whenever anything so prominent appears in
Mm-hmm.
your village,
Mm-hmm.
your phone wants it in his palace.
Okay.
That is how it becomes royal or
Mm-hmm.
royalized.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In that anything, like we used to be in the village, and if you bring any juju or any dance that
Mm-hmm.
is so prominent,
Mm-hmm.
your phone wants it in the palace
Exactly.
because that
Yeah.
will bring him glory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that is
Mm-hmm.
how the talk usually comes to the palace. And when it comes to the palace, it has a lot of women because many women are in the palace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
conditions for it to exist in the palace are very, very nice.
Okay.
So the first thing is the fun wants it in the palace because it is
Mm-hmm.
a good and nice, prominent uh, group. The
Mm-hmm.
second thing is there are many women in the palace, of course, to
Of course.
entertain them.
To entertain them. Wow. Yeah. So it's a very graceful and beautiful dance. And anything that beautiful women, when beautiful women are involved, people want to see it. I understand very well. Yeah, yeah. So before
Yes.
we continue, thank you all for joining. Elvis Mimba, I see you all. Please just enjoy these lessons for today. Thank you so much, Pat Tamfu. I see all the stars there. God bless you
Sorry.
all. So now, time
Um,
for me. We
can
have
you
learned
please me
about
the
what the dance.
please me the door?
Okay. I never know. I was just so sick. Let me take it off.
Yes. Are we continuing?
Yes, we are continuing.
So
So yeah.
when
So
a
just
da-
tell us. Mm-hmm.
when a dance like that goes to the palace,
Yes.
there is a royal addition to that
Mm-hmm.
dance in
Mm-hmm.
order for it to gain prominence and much power.
Mm-hmm.
So then Chep is adorned and
Mm-hmm.
blessed by the palace.
Mm-hmm.
And so it becomes a powerful group because it is part of the palace life.
Yes.
Of course, everybody wants something that is big and beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Mm-hmm.
they will certainly accommodate that in the palace.
Mm-hmm.
The, uh, the, the other thing is that it's a very graceful
Mm-hmm.
and gentle dance.
Mm-hmm.
And that conforms with the majesty of
Mm-hmm.
royal life.
Yeah.
Because with royal life, there is some grace, some
Mm-hmm.
gentleness about the
Mm-hmm.
dance. There is
Mm-hmm.
some glory about the dance. And
Mm-hmm.
who else would need such glory apart from the palace or
The palace.
apart from the fun? So that
Wow.
is the best dance for royalty.
Wow.
Mhm.
So just for clear education. So if, for example, like some of us who are out here, if you want to use the talk, you want to start a talk group, you must have authorization from the palace, or you can just go about it.
So we you can start your talk group in the diaspora
Mhm.
by initiating it from another talk group,
Okay.
not necessarily going to the palace to ask the palace for talk.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
there are some palaces that do not have talk group,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore such palaces cannot give talk.
Okay.
So you only initiate talk from another group,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
meaning that if even a boom person wants to go to to bring his own talk, he must bring
Mm-hmm.
it but from a talk group. You must
Okay.
initiate it but from a talk group.
From a talk group.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you are in you if you want to start a group in, let's say, in America or in Europe, you go
Mm-hmm.
back home, then you meet a talk group, and then you then initiate it. It
Okay.
it takes a it takes a process of initiation
Okay.
before you can acquire a talk group or go and begin a talk group. Just the same. Let's say I initiated my talk group from Banso and my talk group is now in Boomland.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to initiate from me,
Mm-hmm.
you must initiate the way I initiated it from So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there are certain procedures, certain rituals, certain things that we must do in order that the initiation passes through well.
Okay.
Now, there are some people who just want to initiate it for just only for socials,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
There is also that kind of procedure. If you want, let's say, if you go to Tamba, because there's talk in Tamba in Taku, there is talk
Mm-hmm.
in Tundi
Mm-hmm.
Palace. So if you want to go there to start your own talk in Europe, then you will go there. They will ask you what kind of gender of thought you want, what kind of genre or character of thought you want.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Mm-hmm.
want it sacred or you want it social?
Mm-hmm.
Then, if
Mm-hmm.
you say you want it social, it has a process of initiating a social group. If you want
Mm-hmm.
it sacred, it has a process of initiating a sacred group because it must be consecrated.
Mm-hmm.
To
Mm-hmm.
make it sacred, it must be
Mm-hmm.
consecrated. But if you just want a social group, you can initiate a social group. Yes.
Okay. So I don't know. I'm a little bit. So when you say sacred, does it really now mean this thought? Is it more of a masquerade? What is it? I thought it was just a dance, but it's like there's more to it.
Yes, there is just more to uh, to talk than just being a dance.
Okay.
So it is sacred, meaning it has a spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
It has a spirituality. There are
Mm-hmm.
certain laws, certain norms that you must keep within the talk. Take,
Okay.
for example, if you are a woman within
Mm-hmm.
the top group, and the law is that if you are a married woman in this compound, you do not cheat.
Mm-hmm.
And then they declare in talk that if you cheat, this thing is going to happen to you.
Happened to you. Mm-hmm.
Now, if you belong to that top group and then you cheat,
Mm-hmm.
that spirituality goes after you.
Okay.
Now, but
Mm-hmm.
if it is just a social group,
Mm-hmm.
if you initiate the one that is just social,
Mm-hmm.
its spirituality will not bind on people.
Okay.
So if you go and cheat, all right, it will not have any effect on you because it was just a social group.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was something that was initiated as a sacred group,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go and cheat when cheating was outlawed in that
Mm-hmm.
top group,
Mm-hmm.
then that spirituality is going to hunt you down.
Wow.
Now, uh, they used to do it like that because a whole compound was full of people living truthfully.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
will say, do not lie, do not
Mm-hmm.
steal, do not cheat, do not do
Mm-hmm.
this, do not do
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and they will sit in talk and say that, and it will be binding on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But it is very risky nowadays when people are experimenting with lies, people are
Mm-hmm.
experimenting with bad things. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you take a vow in the talk group that
Mm-hmm.
we are not going to be doing this, we are not going to be doing this, and you put it under secrecy,
Mm-hmm.
then you risk people dying carelessly just because they are not able to keep laws.
Exactly.
But people who keep laws want sacred things because
Mm-hmm.
they want truth. They want better life. They want to, when I'm dealing with you, I'm dealing on the basis of truth. So why should I not be sacred?
Okay. So let me just break it down. When you say sacred, the secrecy means they just come together and put certain laws and take like an oath that we are going to live uh, in strict accordance to these laws, and they take like an oath so that if you break those laws, that oath now, it falls back on you. So that
Yes,
is how, yes, okay,
that is
that's how I understand
that
it.
that is the spirituality.
That's the
And if
spirituality.
if
Okay.
yes, and if a woman who is a top member falls
Mm-hmm.
sick,
Mm-hmm.
if they fall sick, then they can use some of their things in the top group and heal the woman
Okay.
spiritually.
Okay.
All right. The top also protects the entire compound of women so that nothing bad happens to them. That's their spirituality. It protects women so that nothing bad happens to them. Take, for example, a woman is pregnant, is about to give birth. You have heard about people dying during childbirth.
During childbirth, exactly.
Yes. In a talk group, they will say our woman will not die by that kind of death. Or our woman will not die by accident, or will not die by this. So the talk spirituality protects members.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, Ta Nformi EK, thank you so much. It's good to know some of these things before you just not just seeing a group and you want to become a member. You don't even know how it functions because what you're saying, I think, can we say it used to be, or is it really functional nowadays? Because uh, to know that a group like a talk can heal somebody who is sick, can a lot of women are dying from childbirth. A lot of things are happening now. So where has the power gone to?
Well, the power has gone to what we call now desecration. Desecration means people have spoiled the power in the talk.
Okay.
Even the leadership of today is corrupt.
Okay.
So when with God's things, if you do not maintain its spirituality, it loses its potency, the power. So the talk group of today is made up of liars, is made up of those who enjoy sin, is made up of those who are dishonest, it's made up of those who are very unjust. But our mothers and fathers used not to live like that. Our mothers used to have a talk group that honors truth, honors justice, respects every form of good, and every woman was trusted.
Yeah.
Okay, so what has spoiled the power, the spiritual power in the talk, is the way our women are living today.
Okay.
They cannot possess that kind of power. It's just like you go to a church now, they talk about the power, 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 and there is no power because they are all living as sinners.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So they have defiled the talk. They have desecrated the talk.
Wow. So thank you all who are joining. We are talking about traditional dances in Bumland, and we started today with the talk. And so those who are joining us are wondering what is this talk? We started with the talk dance. We started our intro with the talk dance. Let me just play this talk again for 1 little second. Then from there, time for me, we'll talk about membership.
Yes.
Who qualifies to be a member of the talk group. So before we get to that, let's play the talk dance again. I see it time for me. Tuwa just came in. Romeo Info, you're welcome. Jan Tala, I see you all. Let's listen to this talk dance. Okay, so welcome back. Let's continue our discussion. You know what you said, I was just shaking my head because my mother-in-law is a talk singer, a talk dancer. And when you talked about the palace, she's a daughter of the palace of Kambe. So
Hmm.
I got to enjoy the talk. You know, you see the drummings, the way the horn, the trumpets or whatever, those horns that they blow, it is so rhythmic and so graceful. So I now begin to understand, because the way you are explaining, I now begin to, you know, understand more about this dance. You know, so tell us about membership. Who qualifies to be a member of the top dance?
So in a palace or in a compound where the top group is found,
Mhm.
there are three levels of membership.
Okay.
The first level of membership is of very young, small girls
Mm-hmm.
who are just growing in the compound.
Mm-hmm.
They are always excited to dance.
Mm-hmm.
So those young girls are, are members, but they
Okay.
are not initiated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Those young girls are members, but they are not initiated.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those young girls have not reached puberty yet, but they
Okay.
are excited to dance.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, our mothers depend on them for the excitement of the dance.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the level where uh, those young girls are supposed to be in the top. When I shall
Mm-hmm.
be describing the relevance or the importance of a top group to the society, that is when you will see why those smaller girls are members.
Okay.
Now, the second level is made up of girls who have attained puberty. They are adults,
Mm-hmm.
and some are married already in that compound.
Mm-hmm.
And so they are young,
Mm-hmm.
they are able to come to talk group, dance, and
Mm-hmm.
even provide talk, meaning that they can also cook, they can provide talk,
Mm-hmm.
but they are not initiated.
Mm-hmm.
They are not initiated. Only a Ngwagu who has been in the compound for many years
Mm-hmm.
gets initiated and gets to know the secrets of the talk.
Okay.
And the such young girls, Omgogu, like who are in the compound, uh, only a very tiny number
Mm-hmm.
gets gets to know or gets to be initiated and say, okay, you can now know the secrets of the talk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, some of the wagus can be able to mount the top masquerade, meaning they can be able to be inside the top masquerade.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Um, that is the second level. The
Mm-hmm.
third level is made up of these women who have been married into that family
Mm-hmm.
and who have stayed in marriage for a long time.
Yeah.
They are steady. They are not
Mm-hmm.
going anywhere, even if you send them away from the compound.
Mm-hmm.
Those women are old women who have children and grandchildren,
Mm-hmm.
and they are in that compound now, like their own place where they will die.
Mm-hmm.
Then, in such women or certain Ngogus that have stayed in that compound, they are not going to marry again.
Mm-hmm.
They have children, they have grandchildren in that compound. They are not going for marriage anymore to any place. They have attained they have attained menopause already,
Mm-hmm.
and then they are staying in that compound as their compound.
Mm-hmm.
Now that higher level is the level where those people are free to know the secrets of the talk,
Mm-hmm.
and then they are able to participate in leadership of the talk.
Mm-hmm.
because they already know now. They are steady in the compound. They know that they are staying here,
Mhm.
and they are able to know the laws and keep the laws. Then the other young girls can decide to get married tomorrow, or they can decide to go to church and throw away and blah blah blah.
Mhm.
But for these older elderly women, they
Mhm.
are just in the compound and they have decided to stay in the compound, so they have the secrets of the compound
Okay.
and the
Okay.
secrets of thought. So
Mhm.
it is from that the leadership of the thought emerges. The leadership of the thought, the person or the woman who should be in charge of thought is called matter.
Mhm.
Matter is the person who is believed to have extraordinary leadership skills of the women.
Mhm.
She is a steady, strong woman. She
Mhm.
has endured in her marriage for probably over 40 years in that compound.
Mhm.
She has children and grandchildren.
Mhm.
She's not going anywhere anymore. And
Mhm.
she is believed to be able to handle the secrets of thought. And then she's also believed to have the spiritual powers
Mhm.
to execute the spiritual operations of the top group.
Wow.
She can assign other leadership accordingly,
Mhm.
meaning that those who shall be sharing wine, she can say,
Mhm.
will you be in charge of sharing wine? Okay,
Mhm.
you are the chief whip of the top here.
Mhm.
You will be taking care of cleaning the house.
Mhm.
You will be in charge of blowing the horn. You will be in charge of playing the drum. That is how the matter assigns leadership roles
Mhm.
within the top group.
Okay.
And they listen to her, and she is the final authority.
Mhm.
And so they can decide things, but when they want to say we are saying this, it is the matter that comes out and says I have finalized that we will do this.
Do like
So
this.
it is a kind of dictatorship, but it is something that they discuss and then they arrive at.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. I'm beginning to understand so many things, right? Oh, before we are about, we will try and keep this program just for 1 hour so that people will be able to watch it, because when it becomes too long, people will not really enjoy it. So we have about 15 more minutes to go, and time for me, EK. You see, he's at work, so he's a very busy person. It's not like we have so much time. We just squeeze time to share some of these things so that we educate and inform ourselves better. I see time for me original. The time for me's are here. Time for me, Julius Tuwa is also watching there. Diantala, I see you. Romy Info, I see you. Time for me, original himself. You're watching. Tashe Emmanuel Jato has just come in, and Ma Jato Munku. Mr. Bani Julius also. Thank you all for watching. So we were talking about traditional dances in Bumla, and today we are starting with the talk. I don't know whether you have ever heard about the talk. If you have just coming in now, take time and watch this video, and you're going to learn a lot about this graceful dance called the talk. So now we want to know about the relevance. How relevant is this dance to the community?
Number one, it is dance for socialization. So
Okay.
women come together in order to reduce and relieve themselves of stress.
Mm-hmm.
At least per week, they are able to come together and relax, drink,
Mm-hmm.
enjoy, tell stories, and
Mm-hmm.
relieve stress. That is socialization.
Mm-hmm.
Number two is discipleship.
Okay.
Discipleship is that when those little tiny girls are in the top, that is how they get raised into girls, and they get raised into women in order to marry.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a discipleship where women come together and raise up their children
Mm-hmm.
into girls and into women able to marry. So there is a way of bringing up these tiny girls into very able women. That is discipleship. You make people to resemble you. It's like your mother goes to talk. Your mother will go to talk, and the younger tiny girls would envy to be like your mother. They will envy to be like your mother in her marriage home, in her life, and so on. So your mother is discipling the tiny girls at the talk group. Now, it is a place of learning. That is where the people come to learn the law. You see, they pass on the law by stories, they pass on the law by behavior, and so on. So when they come into that group, they are able to learn their culture. The different aspects of culture is learned within the group, the talk group. Now, they also come there for self-help. Self-help means that when they come together, they want to go and work your own farm, then come and work my own farm, so that our work is lighter, and while we still continue to maintain unity. So when we go to work your farm, we work it so nicely and so well. We go to come to work my own farm, we work it nicely and well. And so we continue to be together, going from farm to farm to farm to farm, and our homes are much more happy because we are together. So there is self-help. Usually, they buy like fertilizers and share together. They buy savons, share together. They buy kerosene, share together. They buy salt and redistribute together so that nobody is lacking. Like the entire compound has salt, the entire compound has oil, the entire compound has this and that. Usually, they can talk about, oh, we will buy a wrapper for everybody. So everybody has a wrapper for this season. Of course, every woman will be happy about that. There is also empowerment. Women's empowerment meaning that when they come together as women, they talk about women's things. They discuss women's things, and then they end up emerging from there very stronger. Some women who are weak. So there are some women who do not know how to solve their problems at home. Usually, when they come and listen to others how they have solved their own problems, they are able to go back home to their own home and try other methods. And so they empower themselves. By empowerment, I don't mean that women are coming so that they can overtake men. They are coming to be more feminine, not that they are coming to be more masculine. Yes. The talk group is for women to be more like women. So that's the empowerment of a woman, is for them to be more like women, not like men, or to take over the position of men. Because they know that women play roles and then men play their roles. Okay, that is good. Another thing is collaboration with the other parts of the village. Meaning, if the men are going to clear the farm for Maminkabi, okay, the women should be getting ready with their hoes to go and till the very farm that the men went to clear today. So that is collaboration. The men decided that in a Samba group, or they decided that in a food group, and went to clear the farm of Maminkabi. The women back in whether in talk, will come and sit down and say, okay, when our men finish clearing the farm today, let's make sure that in 1 week we just go and work the farm. So they are complementing work of other sectors of the village. Okay, when men come out and say, we are going to work on the road, to clean the road, and pave gutters and so on, the women will discuss it in the talk group and say, our men say that we are going to clean the road tomorrow, so everybody will follow our men. So that is a complementary kind of rule that the talk does with other parts or sectors of the village. I
Wow.
think this number of importance are enough. Then
It's very good.
then childbearing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've talked about child upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
This is where in the past women used to discuss how they deliver children, and they
Mm-hmm.
used to come to talk group and train midwives in the talk
Okay.
group so that they can,
Local midwives.
yes, so that they can deliver their women.
Okay.
They know who can deliver a child, so
Mm-hmm.
that even if you start having labor now, I know who to call
Mm-hmm.
to come
Mm-hmm.
and deliver my wife, because my
Mm-hmm.
wife already knows that, oh, mommy did this, knows how to deliver children. And
That
then they
was when that was when we before the coming of the hospitals.
yes, we used
Okay.
to the women used to share or
Mm-hmm.
help themselves by
Mm-hmm.
sharing such skills, helping
Okay.
themselves with such skills. Yes. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So at least now because let's as we're talking, the world is watching, because now with the coming of the hospitals, those we have people who are trained to do it, and I think locally trained. I have one of my grannies down there in Jimkang. She should be about 90 years old now. She was locally trained, right? She was locally trained, and she was the lone like midwife in Jimkang in those days. Yeah, not as a nurse, but locally trained to do this childbirth thing. So
Yes.
what you're saying is very true, right? Some of these women are they were so skilled, because I used to ask myself, our grandparents, how were they putting, delivering children in those days? How did they know the mastery? So what you're saying now is making a lot of sense there.
In
It's
the
making a
modern world of
Mhm.
like today, the talk group also is still helping, is still supporting the pregnant woman. In
Mhm.
that, when they come together as in a talk, they know who is pregnant, they know which month that woman is going to put to bed. And
Mhm.
so during those months, they are staying close to that woman so that
Mhm.
when she begins labor, they're able to quickly take her to the hospital.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
They are not individualistic, meaning that as a community, they take care of pregnant women, they take care of sick women, they take care of this
Mhm.
through the talk group.
So the talk
But
group.
if a woman is very individualistic and stays home alone and does not
Mhm.
want anybody to be around her,
Mhm.
or does not get involved in a talk group or in a social group like
The
that,
talk group.
that
Mhm.
woman will not be helped.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, there's some questions coming in from the comment section, because you said something that the leader of the talk, whatever she says is final, and it is more of a dictatorial. So somebody is not comfortable with that word dictatorship. It says dictatorship and discussions. It makes no sense. So maybe you can explain what did you mean by saying the leadership is more of a dictatorial kind of leadership.
Yes. What I mean is this: we will come here and discuss things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we'll come into the talk group, we discuss things, and then the things that we cannot resolve by popular vote or popular opinion,
Mm-hmm.
that is left for the matter to decide.
Okay.
Yes, the
Okay.
matter will dictate that.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning
Okay.
that, let's say we were deciding to take a basket of corn flour to a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
So people started saying, "Oh, we will bring but a small chitipe," or another person says, "Oh, we'll bring a large basket." Another person says, "Oh, we'll bring a medium basket." So if you are not able to come down to a consensus that is popular
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
acceptable to all of you,
Mm-hmm.
and time is getting, uh, uh, time is of the essence that you must
Running
go.
out. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, the matter steps in and says,
Yes.
"I am sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I will now say we are going to use Titipe." Finish.
Okay. Finish and
then
it's final.
it's final. Nobody will argue that.
Okay.
How do you call that? That is semi-dictatorship. Mhm.
It's a more dictatorship. Okay. Then there's another question here. Who has the authority to legitimize talk? And what is the distinct difference between talk and Joe? Coming from the comment section.
Yes. Who has the powers or the authority to authorize or legitimize talk?
Yeah, Joe,
Now,
talk.
the first thing is when you initiate your talk group, you need to receive the legitimacy from where you initiated it.
Okay.
If you initiate a talk group, that's the first step. So you are authorized to own a talk group. But let's say I initiate my talk group from SOC. If I want to bring it into our compound, then my sub chief must accept that this talk group should exist in my compound. So he had the authority to tell me, you will not bring it in our compound here. So we will not have talk in our compound. So before you do that, you have to, before you even go to initiate, you have to convince your people that I want a talk group. Then if it is something that is sourced to the palace, because it must not be royal, then it is the chief that gives you the authority to own it. Take, for example, we have a talk group that began in Maryland here, that was initiated by the Taku people from Tamba in Taku. They wouldn't go to their fund to authorize it because their WIFA has the authority to distribute talk as he wishes, because that is his dance. So from where you initiated it, that is from where you will receive authority to practice.
Exactly. Exactly. We are learning. We are learning. Another question, is membership mandatory? And if not, what happens if to those who are not part? I think you came late, Tashe. You came late. See, Ta Nformi EK explained membership, how you those who are qualified to be members. But Tashe, if you don't mind, Ta Nformi, can you just put more light? Membership, is it mandatory? And if so, what happens to people who are not part of it? I don't.
Okay, membership of talk is not mandatory. It's not mandatory. Okay, but in a compound where you have women coming together, if you choose not to come together, then there's something wrong with you. It is not mandatory, but in a compound of women, if the women choose to come together in a talk group to socialize, and you do not want to go there, you do not want to belong, then there is something wrong with you.
True.
Okay?
It's true. Yes.
So something cannot be wrong with this number of people just coming together. It is wrong but with you. So
With you.
yes.
With
So you can choose not to belong. That is fine. In this day and age, some people do not want to belong because of it is a spiritual. It's a spiritual group. It's a sacred group, and they do not want to be involved with such spirituality because sometimes the spirituality is vague. So some people, because of Christianity or some other kind of religion now, they have said, no, I don't want to belong to talk. And because it has secrets, because it has some spirituality that I don't understand, and so on. Yes, you can choose not to belong, but it is always advisable that you belong, because you can still belong and still not be involved in its spirituality. Yes.
Because as you rightly said, the thought too is also the thought for socialization. So if you belong to the one for socialization, yeah, the spirituality part of it, it doesn't involve you, that
It
it's not
doesn't
part of
involve. It doesn't involve.
it doesn't
And
involve you.
and it doesn't involve you just because you have not been initiated.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that will involve you is what you have been initiated. Look, any member of the who has been initiated is
Mm-hmm.
bound to its spirituality. But if you have not been initiated, and it goes for all secret societies, if you are not initiated, it doesn't involve you. But
That's, that word initiation, it sounds somehow. Is it now? Is it some paganism or what is it?
no, it's just a ritual. It's a
Okay.
ritual. Take, for example, I want to belong to talk today, and I come
Mm-hmm.
and I say, I want to belong. Then the
Mm-hmm.
matter gets up and then
Mm-hmm.
uh, takes some water,
Mm-hmm.
sprinkle with me with it like baptism.
Mm-hmm.
Initiate, but what you do in church, baptism
Mm-hmm.
is initiation,
Mm-hmm.
is what is called initiation.
Mm-hmm.
Baptism, the baptism that we do in church like that is called initiation. So initiating somebody in talk is just similar. He can
So,
take
baptism in church, you are accepting Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. So now in
yes,
talk, what are you accepting?
no, not accepting you in church. You are being
Mm-hmm.
initiated into Christ.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You are being initiated into Christ. In thought, you are initiated into the life of thought. Okay?
So it's more of a deity or something.
No, not a
Hmm.
deity. You are not worshiping God in thought, in thought, but you are being initiated into the life in thought. You are initiated like in Christianity. Sometimes we just look at things since we
Mm-hmm.
are afraid of terms like initiation. We just think
Mm-hmm.
that we cannot use, but we cannot say baptism is initiation.
Yeah.
Initiation
No.
initiation is taken from the English word initial,
Okay.
first entry.
Mm-hmm.
Eh? Initial
Mm-hmm.
is first entry.
Mm-hmm.
Initiation, first entry. So
Mm-hmm.
when you talk about initiation for baptism, is first entry.
Okay.
Then when
Yeah.
you come to talk, it's first entry.
First
So
entry.
there's nothing ungodly about it.
Okay. Okay. This
And even
discussion is for educational purpose, right? So we talk like that so that we understand, so that nobody goes out with a different notion from what we are discussing. I think we have learned a lot. If you are coming late, please sit down and go back to the beginning of this video, sit and watch, and you will learn a lot. And I think part two of time for me towards question was that what is the difference between to and jo? Said something like that. Yeah.
okay, the major difference is that talk has a masquerade. Doesn't have a masquerade.
Mhm.
Okay, talk has a
Mhm.
masquerade. Doesn't have a masquerade. Now the sounds are different. Sounds are different.
Mhm.
Njo is more spontaneous. Then
Mhm.
talk is gracious.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
talk is gentle, majestic. But
Mhm.
Njo is spontaneous.
Okay.
So those are the difference. Then leadership too.
Mhm.
Mato is different. Manjo is different. And
Mhm.
then the way of memberships is also
Mhm.
um,
Mhm.
different. So the way they are singing is different. The way they are dancing is different. So you can, by looking, you can and listening, you can tell some minute differences.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
the major difference is the masquerade.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. One last word, question here. I think you have talked about it, but it will not harm if you come back to it. Somebody is still trying to say, if the dance is a royal dance, so it means, is it the fun alone who has to legitimize it? I think you've explained that. So why
Yes.
are we, yeah, why are we attaching it more to a royal dance?
No, not all royalty has to dance.
That's what you explained before. Yeah.
And not all talk dance are in the palaces.
Mm-hmm.
They are in a large compounds
Mm-hmm.
in Boomland.
Mm-hmm.
So it is just that some are in the palaces and some are in the
Mm-hmm.
big compounds somewhere else.
Exactly.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
they are not supposed to only be royal.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much. I think we could go continue. We could go on and on and on. This has been so educative. Not taking you out of this topic, because at the beginning of this discussion, you when you introduced the talk discussion, you said there are some dances that are sacred. Let's just delve in. Can you just give us some of the boom dances that are social and some that are sacred? Because we might talk about some, I will not talk about all. Let us just
Okay,
know. Mhm.
okay. Some are sacred, completely sacred. Some are hybrid, sacred
Mhm.
and social, and some are
Mhm.
social.
Mhm.
So you find the three categories.
Okay.
So the sacred dances, have you seen Cha, the Cha of
Mhm.
Mbimko?
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
completely sacred.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's total completely sacred.
Mhm.
Those are the Cha. Then the like Mfu is
Mhm.
completely sacred. It's not a dance.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm.
Then if you listen to the Marong and you hear
Mhm.
some music there, it's completely
Mhm.
sacred. It's not a song.
Mhm.
You listen to song, you
Mhm.
hear some music there. It is completely sacred. It's not a
Mhm.
song.
Okay.
Okay, so I have described and given you examples of the totally sacred.
Mhm.
Now the hybrids,
Mhm.
those that are sacred and social at the same time.
Mhm.
Njo,
Mhm.
there are some groups that are consecrated. So
Mhm.
they are both sacred and social.
Mhm.
There are some that are consecrated. So they are both sacred and social.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then the main dance that is of that category is the samba.
Mhm.
The samba is both sacred and social.
Mhm.
Okay. Now let me now give examples of the totally social.
Mhm.
Njang.
Okay.
The Njang dance is social.
Mhm.
The Njaman
Mhm.
is social. The Yawa,
Okay.
the Kinchemi,
Mhm.
uh, and so on. So we may name more and more, but at least I have given three categories, three examples for each category.
Okay. Okay. The quiche, maybe the quiche dance. What is it?
Yes,
There's a
the
quiche.
Kishet. The Kishet is also a palace dance, but it's social, yes.
What about the Tungmalu and
Yes, it's social.
the Salamander? All of that social.
Yes, Mare, and so on.
Mary. Where is
Uh-huh.
that dance? That dance has disappeared. Mary, we need to look for Mary.
You
We
may
need
want
to
to
look
bring
for
it,
Mary.
you
Yeah.
may
We
want
want
to
to look.
gather some women and bring it back.
I'm telling you, that dance has to come back because it's very graceful. So,
Mhm.
is there any other question that is more on your? Thank you, thank you. It's a royal dance. Somebody is still insisting that it's a royal dance that nobody out of the royalty is supposed to own talk. So I don't know.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he may be insisting like that, but
Mm-hmm.
because uh, he thinks that every such dance should belong to the palace. That's
The
not my.
palace. Okay,
But
yeah,
there are other sub chiefs who
exactly.
have talk, like the
Talk.
one I said, like the one giving an example, like
Mm-hmm.
the one in Tamba in Taku is not of the
It's
palace.
not the fun of it's not the fun who
It's not a
initiated.
royal. It's not a
Not
royal.
royal. Okay. Yeah.
The Shufai of Tamba find the cheat tab. Find the
Mm-hmm.
cheat tab has
Mm-hmm.
it. You go to Ntundip, you have one in the palace and one out of the palace.
Out of the palace. Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
so you have different different ways. Yes, but when he knows these examples, then he can
Mm-hmm.
now
You
know
can
that.
now, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Yeah.
that's why we're having this discussion so that we learn, right? So that we learn
Mhm.
and get to understand how these things are, how these things operate. Now you can easily explain to somebody with with confidence, because
Yes.
before I didn't know much about the dance. So thank you so much, Tan for me, Ike. I don't know, you have one last word for us before we go?
Uh, I just want to thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
Ours is to learn these things. Ours is to pass it down,
Mm-hmm,
and we are writing. So
mm-hmm.
so you will see a lot of writings coming up. We are about to publish one. I think
Okay,
it contains top two. So
okay.
very soon we will publish, and then we are writing. We are writing in pieces of papers. We are writing because we will
Mm-hmm.
not be like our fathers. So
Exactly.
uh, stay tuned on
Mm-hmm.
this your network. We will do more. Whatever
Exactly.
topics that you want us to discuss in terms of culture, I am
Exactly.
available,
You're
and then
welcome.
we will share knowledge.
Thank you so much. We'll definitely come to you because it's all about the Wimbom culture, the Wimbom tradition. As you rightly said, our fathers did not put it down. So it was more like orally transmitted. But now, when you write something and you document, you can easily pass it from one generation to another. So you are
Yes,
always welcome, as you have said it. The platform is open. You come and we discuss, we learn together, and we share ideas together. So the Wimbom tradition and dance, they are all a living expression of our identity, our spirituality, and our community.
thank
So,
you.
yes. So, thank you so much and have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks. Next time.
All right. Next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Wow. So, we have listened to our cultural guru. That's how I call him, right? Yeah. Now, for me, EK, he is, he's well loaded. So from time to time, he will come up, and many others who are also, versed with topics like this, they will come up, meet and talk so that we discuss and inform ourselves and educate ourselves. We'll look for the topics that are Facebook friendly. There would have been some very interesting topics, but we are trying to see how to put it so that Facebook does not come after us, right? There will be some, maybe when they become so complicated, silaba limbo, vambu si bonbon gorka, right? So, but for now, the ones that are Facebook friendly, we'll discuss. And if you have more questions, put them in the comment section, and we'll definitely still get to Time for Me anytime, and he will answer us. Even in the comment section, he can always come back to the comments, and he will give us the reply. Or the next time we are meeting, we will come back to those questions, and he will, you know, explain to us. So thank you all for watching. Hey, Sister Eno Claire, you came late. You came late, but the videos are there. Watch them because Facebook, this live videos, Facebook keeps it just for 1 month and they'll delete it. But I will try to download and repost. Right. And there is also I've been forced to create a YouTube link. So as it is live streaming here, I think it's also going on YouTube so that it stays there. That Facebook is just for 1 month and they will delete. I don't know. They're running out of storage. I don't know. So thank you all so much. Kingsley Tata, I see you. Patamfu, thank you so much for the stars. Sheriff, thank you. Sheriff. You said thought is more of a noble than is more noble than Joe. Yeah, those are the differences, right? Thank you so much, Tam, for me too. And the questions has made us to learn a lot. And Tashe Emmanuel Jato, thank you so much for your questions too. Look on Sandrine. Next time, please, when we come, we should be more participative. See these questions, the two questions that we had here. It has made time for me to explain a lot of things that makes us to learn. When you watch, you have some preoccupation, also contributions. Why not just drop in the comment section, right? Lokong Sandrine, I see you there. Hey, time for me, Nico Bakilam. I did not see when you came in. Hey, my own mama in the building. Ay, ay, ay. Mama Jo Maria Wudo. Mama is in the house. Mama is going to come here. Oh, Mama is going to come here very soon to tell us about Nju. Mama, that is Mama's own. Nju. Mama is going to handle the Nju anytime soon. We'll talk about Nju, but we started today. We'll talk. We're going to enter all those dances in Boomland. Then we also have Jatomunko all the way from Canada, Bunny Julius, all of you. If I don't call your name, don't feel bad, right? Diantala, I see you all. Romy Info, Elvis Unici, thank you so much for the stars from Dubai. Eric Sealing, there was even a star party. You people gave a lot of stars until Facebook gave us a star party. Eric Schilling, Chili Pepper, I see you all. Thank you, thank you. Hey, all the time for me had a meeting today on this platform. My God, time for me, Damsa bless himself. Damsa bless himself was watching. Let me just take the opportunity to announce this weekend. Another. They say food is sacred. So I know we talk plenty. Time for me, I just explained. I wanted the silent food is sacred. Food is sacred. Food convention in Belgium, but this time it's sacred. It's sacred. He said, what did he say? Food is sacred. But now food is inviting everybody to the cultural food, food week starting this week that is coming, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, out there in Belgium. So you are all welcome. Come there and experience more of this boom culture. And do you know what? Our father, His Royal Highness, the Fawn of Tala, the head of the Tang clan, will be present. Not only him, will be coming with our mother, the Maya of Ngaro. So all roads are leading to Belgium this coming week to go and experience all of what some of these things that we have discussed, but now it will be live. Live. It's more of a full convention, but there will be many other things. Then will be there, many other dances will be there. So come and enjoy more of the boom culture out there in Belgium. So thank you so much, Ta Nformi, blessed for staying with us this evening. Mike Njaku, I see you. Eric Schilling, Yan Zanabo, Gabo, all of you. Mercy G, our artist in the house. So it has been a long while, and I promise this time Meet and Talk will be regular, right? I will not come and go. So Ta Nformi is the one who has just like ignited the fire again in me. So let's pick it up from where we stopped and we continue. Hey, Uncle Tafu Samson, you missed it, but you just go back and play the video and watch it again. This would have been a suka balance if a matter or a woman who is knowledgeable in thought would have been on the panel. Anything we start gradually, right? We start gradually. Ta Nformi EK, Ta Nformi Julius Tuwa. This is just part one. It has not ended there, right? If you see Ta Nformi EK just gave his own part of it, right? He gave his own part of it. So next time, as you propose, we're going to bring the top matter to talk about it, right? So the topic is broad. It's not something to hit only on one day and it is finished. So it is like an elephant beef. It is big. So we're going to definitely work on that, right? And bring the dancers, the matter to give their own, explanation of, it's not always very easy to see people who are ready to come and sit and talk. Okay, so we'll definitely do that. Thank you for that observation. Who else? Johnson Rhoda, I see you. Hey, Ma Veronica Quio, nice having you. You came late, Ma. No problem. The videos are there. So I don't know the next dance. The next dance that we are going to pick to talk about it, right? The next dance, I don't know, but I will definitely inform you. That should be next week, Sunday next week, right? Sunday next week, we'll talk about another topic, God willing. So thank you for joining and God bless you. Bye-bye.